Morning Aries, this is your February love reading. Just deciding which deck to start with. Start with this one. So this will be a quick look at energies you're dealing with for love in February. We'll see what comes through. Information for private readings and my Insta and things like that will be in the drop down box. I don't think there's much more to say really. So starting with perspective, which is the Hanged Man. Not surprising really, we all seem to be in a bit of a rest period at the moment. Not surprised. Epiphany, which is equivalent to the Hermit, and the Nine of Pentacles. So we've got two nines there as well. So we've got some definite energy of being in a pause period for rest, reflection and introspection with both the Hanged Man and the Hermit. Nine of Pentacles is about, it's very sort of, in the Standard Tarot, it's very sort of single ladies energy. Hang on. Now we've got the Nine of Cups making itself seen. And both these cards are cards of wish fulfillment. So, yeah, I'm getting very much that this is for singles, or this is people who perhaps considering putting relationships on the back burner, but it's so that some kind of epiphany or change in perspective can come through. Let's have a look. Why is this perspective card here? Right, so Five of Swords. So has there been some kind of conflict? Have you been in a constant battle where things just aren't, nobody's seeing eye to eye, you're not getting your point across, their point's not getting across. So for some of you, this is that need to take a step back and enter a pause period. Two of Swords. This is definitely somebody who's not seeing things for what they are. And you need to take that blindfold off. It's very much a mental energy with the Five and the Two of Swords both showing. You're not seeing things clearly. There's something that you're not seeing, and it's causing all this conflict. And perhaps being very guarded. We'll see how it progresses. What is this Hermit about? Quick. I need to walk away from things that aren't emotionally fulfilling. This is seeing things for what they are in relationships and connections. Ten of Wands, something's gone as far as it can go, at least for now. This isn't necessarily a permanent energy, but this could be a need to retreat from a situation. See, we've got perspective and the need to see things from a new angle. You know, she's got the blindfold on, she's not seeing things for what they are. This is a card of not, it's like constantly battling and not getting the point across. Nobody's seeing eye to eye. And then on top of this Hermit card, which is Epiphany, it's a need to withdraw, particularly from things like drama and conflict, in order to grow spiritually and find the answers. There's some answer to something that you're not seeing that requires you to pull back. Clarified with this Eight of Cups, you can see, look, he's walking away from those cups because he wants something more. Then with his Ten of Wands, it's like the end of a battle, the end of, you know, the end of some kind of conflict. You need to pull back and start seeing whatever this is that you've got your blindfold on with. What's this Nine of Pentacles? The Nine of Pentacles is about going things, it's She's very sort of independent woman, she's self-made, she's, yeah, look, 5 of Wands now. And I'm talking about conflict, I was seeing that in my mind. It could be clashing belief systems, it could be clashing backgrounds. There's something that is causing a conflict that you're not seeing eye to eye on. We've got 3 cards here that speak about not seeing eye to eye on something, not having all the information. This is like sort of a need to pour into yourself as well for some of you. Get one more to go, this 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Cups showed itself while I was shuffling. We've got the Hermit, which is 9, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands, which is, the 9 of Wands is like a long, hard-fought battle, and again, similar energy to the 5 of Swords. You know, there's been all this sort of conflict, and it's like the battle's over for now, but it's coming close to the end of something. I think this is for, mainly for people who are in current relationships that aren't seeing eye to eye with someone, and you need to pull back because there's a need to see it from another angle, from another point of view. When you do, there's no reason why it can't be, because, you know, the 9 of Pentacles, it's, well, the 9 of Cups coming out as more wish fulfillment. The 9 of Pentacles, like I say, is more sort of an independent energy and focusing on yourself. If this is a situation where it's someone that's just not seeing or hearing you, these cards are kind of saying that that isn't going to change. 8 of Swords. That's limiting beliefs and limiting mindset, keeping yourself trapped. Look, both cards coming out on top of this one, both blindfolds. You're not seeing something, you're keeping yourself trapped in a situation that isn't serving you because you're refusing to see. You're refusing to see something that's right under your nose. Okay, so we've got the 2 of Cups. So we've got too many cards here to take. We've got 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and Judgment. Now, I was saying there's too many, but I'm going to keep these because these are telling me a story. Somebody is keeping themselves in a situation, and I think somebody may be seeing that this, you know, like hoping or thinking or feeling that somebody is a soulmate, but they're not. You're not seeing things for what they are. There's some kind of shady, like, sneaky behaviour going on, and you're being blinded to it. And you need to see things clearly for what they are. You need to make that judgment call. You need to take that blindfold off and stop pretending that this isn't happening, because it is. There's something happening that you're just refusing to see. It could be that this potential soulmate is trying to come in, but you're keeping yourself trapped in this other situation that isn't serving you. Right, what can we find out about the 5 and the 9 of Wands? 10 of Pentacles. So, this could be some kind of family influence for some. Because we've got, the 5 of Wands can be like clashing belief systems and like people from different backgrounds. And the 10 of Pentacles talks a lot about, come out on the 9 of Pentacles too, like descent and lineage and things like that, like some kind of established patterning. Could be something to do with money, as well. You know, you're worried that you're not going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, but you are. That's what that Nine of Pentacles is about. And we have some more clarity on this Ten of Pentacles, please. This is about sort of giving you some independence, I think, right? Clarity and breakthroughs, new understanding, new ways of seeing things. This is very much a reading about, how to word it, pulling yourself out of these situations and seeing the truth of things for what they are, getting that mental clarity. I'll take one more to bring these two together. What's this Ten of Pentacles and this Ace of Swords? Knight of Swords, incoming information, see what I mean? It's like with this Hermit, you need to pull back in order to let this information come through, this understanding, this clarity. It wants to come through, but I feel like there's so many other people involved here somewhere, giving you their 2 pennies worth, or, you know, and you're just not seeing things for what they are. Take 2 cards from here just to round this off. 2 cards for Aries to round off this reading. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So this card is about speaking your truth. It's about truth in general. So there's some, you see we've got the trumpet there twice as well. Yeah, this is about speaking your truth, making your voice heard. Needing to work on that throat chakra. One more card for Aries, please. Woman holding a heart. So, if this is you, this is about healing or making your, could be about making your voice heard regarding a situation, regarding a love situation, putting your heart on your sleeve and saying it how it is. But it could also be healing as well. You know, kind of taking that time to pull back and heal. We've definitely got somebody, we've got some shady behaviour not going on, we've got things not being seen for what they are. And we've got this truth and clarity trying to come through. There's a lot of energy of outside interference, of other people saying and doing things, but then there's also a lot of energy of you being blindfolded and choosing not to see things for what they are. And you're blocking your own progress, your own wish fulfillment, your own blessings by doing it. It's like giving your power away. Like, I feel for some it's almost like you're wanting to stay in a situation because you feel like you're financially bound there, but the Nine of Pentacles is saying you're not at all. You know, with a bit of time and work, you'll be independent and able to, you know, new opportunities, new inspiration coming through, but you have to be the one to take that, you know, to make that break. So yeah, I feel that's for a pretty specific group, but not for everybody. And of course, don't just go making major life decisions based on a tarot reading. But if it resonates, of course, you know, if it resonates and you feel that this is for you, then take the time to think through, you know, what you're doing. So, yeah, that's Aries for February.